Every season of Doctor Who has marked a new chapter in the Doctor's journeys. We sometimes see familiar faces leave and new faces join, and every so often a new face with the Doctor himself. Join the Forgotten Doctor Confidentials as we talk to the Doctor and his latest companion, Sasha Princeton, about the first new face they've encountered and take a tour of the Doctor's shiny new TARDIS.
Hello everyone, I'm Java. I play the Doctor, and this is my wonderful companion, Kylie Barra, who plays Sasha Princeton.
Hello everyone. I first heard of Doctor Who, the Forgotten Doctor, through actually Java. I heard it from Java. We had worked together on the Uncanny X-Men series.
When we were doing this, we actually auditioned the Master and Sasha first. Because we wanted to do some promotional stuff first and before we went off and did the entire cast.
And I walk into the audition room and he says, Kylie! And he came around from the table and gave me a hug. I was like,
very unpractical for an audition.
Yeah, very. Yeah. But instantly we clicked, which was really great.
I think it was part of the chemistry that happened. So
it's all about the chemistry. Yeah. I remember there were so many people when we went to go on audition. When I found out that I had gotten the part, I didn't believe it at first. I called up everyone that I knew, everyone that knew about Doctor Who, and I was just like, oh, you'll never believe what just happened to me.
It was pretty amazing. Like I remember when we gave her the phone call, I think there might have been a moment where she dropped the phone. I don't know. I just heard silence for a moment. Then I heard squealing, and then she came back. Are you serious? It was great. Our chemistry kind of kicked off pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely.
So we kind of jumped out the gate knowing exactly what to do with each other, and it just got better and better every episode. So that worked out, and we've been running ever since, as they say.
Oh, the running.
The running. There's so much running. You can't do Doctor Who without running, apparently.
I love the running.
Let's do one more for safety.
One more for safety.
One more for safety.
More running.
You're not still trying yet. You got a lot more running to do.
Was there a particular episode you liked the most?
So far, actually, I think it was the second episode. Sasha has been my favorite thus far.
Well, it's about you.
Well. No, I really liked the monster within it. Because I felt that it was a real monster that I wanted to touch, but I didn't want to touch at the same time.
It's an original one.
Very, very original. So, I loved it.
Fun. It felt like with the original monsters, it gave us our own contribution to the Whoniverse, as it was.
Ah! No. There's been lots of loot on that thing. John, I want to applaud you because you have put up with a lot. So, a round of applause for John, everyone. He's working really hard on it.
The TARDIS. Oh boy. I think that was like the most powerful day for me, is because we conceptualized this interior and this TARDIS and all this other stuff, and I couldn't have ever dreamed about what it was going to actually come to look like.
A little nervous. I was like picking out stuff for her or whatever. It's like I'm like, oh, this is so adorable. But it's a size 6, which is the...
I couldn't sleep.
You couldn't sleep either.
The first day that we had on the interior TARDIS day, me and Kylie, we walked up to the door. We didn't look. We couldn't look. We looked at each other because they wanted to kind of unveil it for me. And I turned around, and I saw it, and I just kind of, I lost it. Because it just hit me like that. It made it really real that this is happening. We're doing a Doctor Who show now. And so I just bawled. It's just phenomenal how much we did on such little budget and with contributions from you guys.
Oh my gosh! We have a TARDIS! The TARDIS was an amazing piece to see it from start to finish. You know,
It grew. It grew. Because at first we didn't have the front door of it. So there was a good portion of it that we had to go back and refilm because...
Talking about breaking the fourth wall.
Oh, boy.
We didn't have a fourth wall.
We didn't have a fourth wall at first, but then some of the scenes we went back and refilmed a part of so that we could include the front of it. There's this wonderful sweeping shot that we do now in the second episode that wasn't there originally. That's really awesome. We can see the entire TARDIS, and that gave me chills when we finally got that scene right. So I'm excited about that.
So the console, it says so much about your personality because it's so bright and it has the little, it's so whimsical.
It is whimsical.
So whimsical.
Whimsical as in it moves on its own a lot.
So I'm known on set as the person who breaks the TARDIS.
A lot.
A lot.
Every day of filming, one knob or one switch will fly off of the console, which we're like, oh, I'll just put that back on there.
Like, it got to a point we were naming the utensils in which we would fix the TARDIS. What was it? We had,
Where's Rebecca? Whoever it was. I named her Rebecca.
This is Regina.
Okay.
The blue gun is Merman.
Merman?
With my pistol.
Evelyn Merman. That's hilarious. I love it.
When we have time, I'll name the cameras.
I need Merman. It was pretty funny. We had to repair that thing so much, and it moved a lot. We didn't know it was going to move as much, so we had to really pretend that it was solid. So anytime we had to fall on it, we had to catch ourselves and make it feel like it. But hey, it sold.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I remember at one point when I was pulling the dangling handle, I'd actually pulled it right off. I was like,
oh,
well, there's that.
I broke the TARDIS. There you go.
I broke the TARDIS again.
I've broken that one too, though. So we both had that one.
Same thing. I feel like I've broken you a few times.
Yeah, you punch me in almost every episode.
No, we're not Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, it was written like that, but
yes.
Oh man, I didn't realize how many times we wrote you punching me because it went from different episodes and changed hands. So somebody wrote this episode, somebody wrote that episode, and they didn't know that I'd already written a punch, and then they wrote a punch. So it's 2 episodes in a row that I'm getting punched. But
and they're real punches.
Yeah, she
real
got
punches.
me. She got me good. Every single take.
How many
all
bruises?
8 of them.
I'm not taking no for an answer. 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 Answer.
It's okay. No, you don't have to apologize.
Oh, and I cannot believe it. I'm afraid for anybody else that I have to work with and punch or kick or anything like that.
You had a fantastic fight scene later on. We'll talk about that when the episode comes up.
Rolling!
Forgotten Doctor, Episode 2, Scene 3, Shot 1A, Take 2.
Action! Filming episode 2 was difficult, but it was fun. It was very fun. It was really late shoots, but episode 2 was exciting. It was one of the times I get to direct and act at the same time. Mm-hmm. So it was very trying. Action.
You can't just walk away from someone when they're talking. It's bloody rude.
Stop!
Shut up!
Sorry.
It's okay.
Take it back. I feel like I said that I'm really wrong.
You can please take me with you.
Oh no, thank you. I've had all I can take with the. Oh no, thank you. I've got enough to worry about with all had blah blah blah. Okay. Oh no. Sorry.
Careful.
Alright, time just for the sake of
this one line up.
SC86.
SC6.
God, shoot me in the. I only had to do that like 5 times this season, so that's cool. But
If you act and direct that well, I'm curious what it's going to be like when you're just acting, where you can focus on just one thing.
Oh, we'll find out. There's more episodes. Yeah, that's cool.
Is this gonna happen every time?